Welcome to Master 79. In this lesson we will tackle an ielts writing task 1 line graph showing the price of bread from 2001 to 2005. Here is the task. The graph shows the price of different kinds of bread in dollars from 2001 to 2005. We must summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Let's read the graph. 4 types of bread are shown: rye, white, brown, and whole grain. Notice the sharp early spike in whole grain, the steady climbs of white and brown, and how flat and low rye stays throughout. A high-scoring answer needs 4 parts: an introduction that paraphrases the question, an overview of the big trends with no figures, then 2 body paragraphs. Body 1 covers the starting picture and the first year. Body 2 shows how the trends diverged up to 2005. First, spot the big picture. 2 breads clearly went up. White climbed steadily every year, and brown jumped early, then stayed high, finishing the highest. 2 behaved differently. Whole grain was the most volatile, spiking then crashing, while rye stayed almost flat and was the cheapest throughout. Next, grab the key numbers. In 2001, rye, white, and brown all started at 60 cents, and whole grain at 80 cents. The peak was whole grain at $1.80 in 2002, and at the finish in 2005, brown was highest at $1.60, while rye was lowest at 70 cents. Now the model answer. Introduction. The line graph illustrates the price in dollars of 4 types of bread: rye, white, brown, and whole grain over a 5-year period from 2001 to 2005. Overview. Overall, the prices of white and brown bread rose steadily across the period, whereas rye bread remained the cheapest option throughout. Whole grain bread, meanwhile, saw by far the most volatile trends, and by 2005 brown bread had become the most expensive variety. Body 1. In 2001, 3 of the 4 types, rye, white, and brown, began at an identical price of 60 cents, while whole grain was slightly higher at 80 cents. Over the following year, both brown and whole grain rose sharply to $1.55 and $1.80 respectively, with whole grain becoming the most expensive bread in 2002. White bread also climbed to $1, whereas rye dipped marginally to just above 50 cents. Body 2. From 2002 onwards, the trends diverged. Whole grain bread plummeted to $1 in 2003 and fell further to a low of 70 cents in 2004 before edging back up to 80 cents. Brown bread, by contrast, stayed high and finished at $1.60, level with its earlier peak. White bread rose consistently to end at $1.30, while rye recovered gradually to close as the cheapest bread at 70 cents. Why does this reach band 9? It gives a clear overview and selects the right key features and data. Its paragraphs are logical and well linked. It uses varied language, such as plummeted, diverged, and edged up, and it controls complex, comparative grammar accurately. Please note band 9 here reflects our own writing quality assessment against the public ielts descriptors, not a certified examiner score. That's how you plan and write a band 9 task 1 line graph. If this helped, subscribe to Master 79 for more ielts writing lessons. See you in the next one.